Okay, so regarding the CQ result heat app, one subscriber of me on my channel, he just sent me some questions regarding this heat app. So I'm starting from bottom because the first question is that do the page contains harmful content. So what is harmful? What is harmful? Give me some time to explain. Like these kind of sites are sometimes harmful. Like the sites which contains pirated material, misinformation, and information which is not good. Misinformation sites where people are giving hate speech towards a particular gender, like the LGBT community group, like disinformation. Some of the propaganda group pops up when the election came, and last time I judge a web page where the web page was very popular during the election time, and it claims that the wife of Obama is a gay. So this kind of information, which is insulting and as well as misinformation, is harmful content. So hate speech, misinformation, and content with pirated material, these kind of things are harmful content. Or some content, some web page which tries to download spyware, like many of the porn sites and many of the sites which tries to download spyware or malware into your computer, is very harmful. Now I am giving the answer of this one. The first question. So how do I know a poor authority sites? So if a site is a best source, whether it is best source or high authority or poor authority or unknown authority, so try to understand that. First of all, best source means according to guidelines it is the best source. That means you can't think any other web pages to know the information. Like if you want to know about some government scheme, you should consult the official website like the CDC. CDC provides, it is a government website. It provides best source. It has best source authority, or like um, like a university website. The program you want to know about a certain program from a certain website university, so it is the best source for that program because that university is providing that program. Okay, so this is the best source. Another example is that you want to know about various shoes by Nike. So which will be the best source for Nike shoes? Obviously the official website of Nike. It will be the best source to know about the Nike shoes. Okay, now the second is the high authority. High authority means maximum magazines, editorials, and news sites of reputation. Like if you want to know about about some topic like COVID vaccines, so some of the reputed sites are reputed newspapers like New York Times, CNBC, and CNN. These are the reputed news sites. Okay, and some of the magazines, some of the editorials regarding the COVID. If there is a magazine which is very reputed, like a medical information, so if you search WebMD, webmd.com, you can see that maximum of the article is written by a medical practitioner. Okay, and there is a citation, and there are references within the article, so it will be a very high authority, and a web page of a very good quality, full of very good quality medical information. So you can regard WebMD as a high authority website. Now the third portion is the poor authority. Poor authority means some of the sites, like the aggregator sites like the Yelp, or we can say YELP, or aggregator sites like e-commerce sites. So e-commerce sites don't have product, right? They are collecting or aggregating information from various sources. You can find Nike shoes on Amazon, but Amazon don't produce that Nike shoe, right? So every information is aggregated or collected, like a real estate site, which is also an aggregator. So the owner is different, but that site aggregates or collect all the information from various sources. The second is clickbait. Clickbait, you can search Google for that. That what is clickbait? So you can see that clickbait is a text or a thumbnail link that is designed to attract attention and to entice user to follow that link and read and view or listen to the link piece of online content, being typically deceptive. Yes. So the thing is that many of the sites when we visit, mainly the adult sites. We can see that pop-up whenever we click a link, then a pop-up will be shown. Okay, and that pop-up tries to will be shown, and that is not the desired pop-up. That pop-up is there is to install spyware or malware into your computer. So this kind of clickbait sites has very poor authority. Spam sites are also spam like gibberish words, or a site where the content is negligible but it is full of ads. So the main objective of the owner of that site is to make money, not to educate people, not to give content to people. And some farms which are known as content farm, they write on various subjects. Okay, and they have very poor authority. Like some farm is recruiting freelance writer to write about programming language. So the programmer, the writer may don't have any programming experience, but he or she is writing for the content farm. So these kind of sites has very poor authority. Another thing is that unknown authority. Unknown means that authority is totally missing. Like forum sites like Reddit, Facebook, Instagram, people are discussing about something. People are posting about something. People are posting political news, but they are not politicians. They don't have the authority. They are not news reporters. People are posting news. So this kind of authority is unknown, right? Mainly forum sites has unknown authority, like Reddit and Facebook post. But the thing is that sometimes we got uh, official YouTube pages, official Facebook pages. In that case, that is the highest authority, because official YouTube page or official Facebook page is different from a YouTube page where the authority is questionable, right? If Nike.com has an official YouTube channel that has the best or that has the highest authority, best source to know about the Nike shoes through visual format by videos, so that will be the highest authority. But somebody is making a video on Nike shoes is has unknown authority. Okay, so you need to judge, you need to think about this. Okay, the third question is, does information on coffee company official website? Yes, obviously. If you have an official website like the Nike.com, it is the official website of Nike shoes. It is the best source to know about the Nike shoes, right? The second question is a big brand like Amazon and Google products. See, first of all, the question formation is wrong here. It is not about the product, it is not about the brand, it is about sites, websites, web pages, right? Amazon is an aggregator site, it is an e-commerce site. So as I said, that aggregator sites has very poor authority, because they are collecting information from various pages. So Amazon is a reliable company, Amazon is a big company, but the site is an aggregator site. so it has poor authority. Google is also aggregating from various it is at ACRP pages. It is collecting information from various sources, so it is a kind of aggregator site. Okay, so it is not it will be not regarded as highest authority, always poor authority. Some YouTube videos are labeled cannot state authority because the publisher is not recognized, while on others, yes, I already answered that question. Fourth question, that if a YouTube page or YouTube channel is from official source, then yes, it has highest authority. If it is not from official source, if it is not an official page or official uh, channel, then it has lowest or unknown authority. Content, so how do I differentiate between a poor content and neutral? um, the second question is related, that does poor content depends on the number of ads only or their placements only? See, placement is a big issue in a web page. If placement is like we have ad on top or bottom or right and left side, then it is okay. But if you can't read the main content, then that will be or difficult to read the main content. Like some of the news sites, some of the reputed sites like cnet.com, they have article, and within article the ads are embedded. Okay, so that kind of arrangement is obviously a big turn off for the user, so it will be regarded as a very poor layout. Not only ad, but it also depends on spelling and grammar, so you have to read the page. If spelling and grammar mistake is there, then it is also regarded as a very poor layout. Okay, and difficult to read. So I think I hope that this will clear your doubts, the subscriber from Nigeria, and it will help other subscribers also to clarify regarding the CQ result hit app. If you like this video, you can press the like button. If you want to share the video, then you can share it. And if you want more informative videos like this, you can press the subscribe button and press the bell icon. Thank you for giving this time. Have a nice day.